So this is the presentation of my deep learning of week 9 model for year 2025 to 26, mean week number 48 as per year, week number 48. So in this week, my learning in maths. This week I learned a little about line. Last I was doing last exercise of lines and angles. So there I learned about co-interior angle and co-exterior angle. This is not mentioned in book, but I I was confused in a question, then I searched it on Google because it is more efficient than seeing the full recording. So they mention about co-interior and co-exterior. Co-interior means consecutive, I think something like this, consecutive interior angle and consecutive exterior angle. So only these 2 points I learned from lines and angles, and other thing which I learned, I was talking about my learning from Sunday to Saturday. It's at last Saturday. So and then I start learning in chapter 6. Name is triangle and and its properties. So there I learn there I learn about types of angle, type of triangle. Result of triangles means in result of triangle they mainly talk about measurement and angles, and then median of triangle. So I just start this chapter, so I did not did any exercises from in my last week. So I just learn about these points, but I did not solve any numerical on these points. So I just tried to explain it here. So first I'm going to tell about co-interior angle, means consecutive interior angle. So co-interior angle are pair of angles of the same side of a transversal line that intersect two other lines located between those two lines. Uh, they are always supplementary angles, means their sum is 180 degree. So maybe if I try to draw, it is something like this. This is two lines and this is a transversal line. Transversal means, yeah, this is a transversal line which intersect two lines. And if we talk about co-interior angle, that should be here. Like one is here and one is here. This is A and this is B. Maybe my drawing is not very accurate, but their sum is 180 degree. If we measure this, it will be 180 degree. I think, means I did not solve any numerical and it is not from book. I just searched it on Google because when I searched the question, there they mention about that. So I did not research that it is only apply in parallel or not. But if I do something like this is not parallel. lines are not parallel. Mm, Maybe I don't know it apply here or not, but till now I learned only about parallel lines. So this is co-interior angle, which is which with a pair of angles which on the in the interior side on the same side of the transversal line which intersect two other lines. They did not mention about parallel lines or not parallel lines. They only have talk about two other lines. So I don't know it's happened on parallel lines or not. Second point is co-exterior angle. So if I take this drawing, co-exterior angle means uh, pair of angles focal pair of angles found on the same side of a transversal line cutting across two parallel lines position outside that regain between the parallel lines. They are also they it will also on the same side of the transversal, and they are also supplementary angles. These pairs are all supplementary angles. So on the same, this is the transversal line. So one can be here and the other one can be here. And if we take this line as a transversal, I think they no, this cannot be a transversal. Transversal here they say line cutting by two parallel lines. So two parallel lines. So if we take this one as a transversal, there is only one parallel line. There is only one line, and for parallel we have to make it. We have to take two lines. So this can be a transversal. So one can be here and the second one can be here. We can say co-exterior angle. And then type of angle. Type of angle means I think first is equilateral triangle. Second is isosceles triangle. Third is scalar triangle. Equilateral triangle means all sides are equal. Something like this. All sides have to be equal. There, it can be an equilateral angle, equilateral triangle. Isosceles triangles means a two line will be equal and one line is not equal. Something like this. Sorry, my drawing is not good. Something like this. I don't know. Mainly two sides are equal. Two sides means two lines. These two lines are have to be equal, and one line is will be not equal. So yeah, this can be an isosceles angle. Isosceles triangle. Scalar triangle means every side will be different. So it can be an scalar triangle. And then there is one more thing is acute triangle. They, here we are talking about angles. So first is acute angle means whole side means whole angles are less than 90 degrees. So I think this equilateral triangle can be an acute triangle, and then because their both sides are less than 90 degree, it can be an acute triangle. And the second thing is right angle triangle means one angle will be right angle. So if it make this something like this, sorry. So it can be an right angle. One right here one right angle. So we can say it right angle triangle. Then obtuse angle. So one angle is more than 90 degree. More than 90 degrees, something like this. This angle is more than like 90 degrees. So this is obtuse angle triangle. And then we have to talk about result of triangle. Result of triangle. So now we are not about talking about triangle, and now we are not talking about angles. We are talking just talk. Yeah, here is mentioned about, sorry, some result of triangle. First, equilateral triangle. Each measure, each angle measure is 60 degree. So I think it is 60 degree, because I did not measure it, but I think here it is 90 degree. So we can say it is 60 degree, because here it will be 45. We can say it's 60 degree. Every angle is 60 degree. In every angle have to be 60 degree in equilateral triangle. Scalar triangle means angle opposite to, opposite angle will be equal in isosceles triangle. So opposite angle will be equal. Maybe something like this. The two angle have to be equal, or that two angle have to be equal. Means opposite side have to be equal. Scalar triangle means no angle will be equal. This angle is different, this angle is different, and this angle is different. Then median of triangle. Now we are talking about median of triangle, means last topic. One more thing I noticed while I doing the classes is that if two lines are equal, there in a triangle, their two angles will be also equal. If three lines are equal, three angles will be also equal. If line measurement is not equal, I think their angles will also be not equal. Their measure is different. I don't know it's apply on every shape or not, but as per triangle I noticed this. Maybe somewhere it's not applied, but mainly which I tried in my notebook, it's happened there. Last thing is median of triangle. Median of triangle is the line segment that sorry, I have to make a drawing. This vertex is A, this one is B, and that one is C. And here we make a line segment, and we name this, sorry, it is not in between. A line segment, something like this, and we name it D. So this is a simple drawing. I take it from the book, where I did not find any definition about median of angle, but here there is an example, so I take these lines from there. I think it can be an definition like median of a triangle, the line segment A and D. This line segment A and D joined at the midpoint of BC. This line segment B and C. So I don't think it is in between, but it has to be in midpoint of line segment B and C to its opposite vertex A. Sorry. Yeah, I started again. Median of a triangle, the line segment A and D joined at the midpoint of line segment B and C to its opposite vertex A. This is opposite to both. So this is vertex A. Is called a median of a triangle. Then a short line. Here it is. Here there is on as a note. Dimension it is a median connect a vertex of a triangle at the midpoint of the other opposite side, and there they draw this shape. Draw this figure. So I don't know where it applies. Means in my practical life, what use of median of a triangle, but it just mentioned in book files. I just noted here. I understand a little because I just started it. In I means I did not complete this topic. I just started, so I don't have very deep knowledge about median of angle, median of a triangle. I will try that I have it in my next presentation, next presentation.